There is a gold standard when it comes to skincare that comes with an overwhelming amount of research and results in regards to addressing signs of aging. But it comes at a price and with some challenges. Stick around to find out what it is and if it's worth it. Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you for checking this out. So let's dive into this gold standard of skincare. At some point, most of us are going to start showing signs of aging in our skin. But there are times when it feels like those signs come on fast and furious. Hello, perimenopause. And I get it. It can be super overwhelming to try and find products that will address the dryness, the fine lines, the loss of elasticity, the wrinkles. And it's frustrating to try products and then they don't work. I truly don't understand why in a society where we're so focused on loving ourselves and self-care, why this has to be so difficult. But I'm here to help, so let's talk about this gold standard. Chances are good you've heard of retinol. In fact, you've probably heard it called all sorts of different names. Vitamin A, retinoid, retinaldehyde, retinol. There's lots of different names and it can be super confusing because retinol is known as the gold standard in skincare when it comes to addressing all sorts of different signs of aging. So let's talk about how they're similar and then how they're different because they are not all the same. So essentially, they are all part of the vitamin A family and they operate in essentially the same manner. But what they are affects their speed and their effectiveness. Retinols essentially speed up our skin cell turnover. What that does is it allows our skin cells to shed the dead cells more frequently, thereby producing new skin cells that are brighter, smoother, and more vibrant and radiant looking. Retinols can also slow down collagen loss, which is important because as we get older, our natural production of collagen decreases. So if we can slow down that decrease, our skin will remain youthful looking for longer. And I'm all for that. Okay, now here's where it gets a little bit dicey. Let's go through the different kinds of vitamin A so you can determine which one is best for you. Because like I said, they are not all created equal. In a nutshell, their effectiveness and the speed at which you will see results depends on how close they are to the active form retinoic acid. So let's talk about the first one, which is a retinoid. This is the one that is actually in the active form. In Canada, it's only available by a prescription, but you will see results faster than you will with any over-the-counter products. So because it's the most potent, it will also work quicker. But because it's more potent, the chance of irritation is higher. Most people, when they start a prescription retinoid, they will see flaking, dryness, irritation in their skin. Skin goes through an adaptation period and that likely will subside. Some people never get over the irritation and it's just not something their skin can handle. Some people do and they can carry on with it. So number one in strength and effectiveness is retinoids. Number two, in regards to potency, is retinols or retinaldehyde. These are next on the list because they are one-step conversion away from the active form retinoic acid, which is what your skin cells need to use it to speed up skin cell turnover and slow down collagen loss. So while retinols and retinaldehyde are not as potent as a retinoid that's only available by prescription, the retinols and retinaldehydes, that's getting hard to say, are available over the counter. You can find them in serums and creams, and they will likely not cause as much irritation as a retinoid. So if a retinoid just doesn't work for you, it's too irritating, you can come down the scale and look for a retinol or retinaldehyde. Third up, and the least most potent on our scale, is retinols. These are the ones that are probably most common found in serums and creams that you buy over the counter. While retinol is very common and very popular, it is the least potent, so it's going to work the slowest of those three. But it will be the least irritating as well. So if irritation is a concern for you, or you're just starting out, retinol is a great place to start and you can work your way up. If vitamin A's, retinol, retinoids just aren't for you, either because the irritation is too high, you don't want to get a prescription, or you are pregnant or breastfeeding, there is another alternative. There's a natural plant-based ingredient called bakuchiol, which is a natural alternative to retinols. Studies on bakuchiol are ongoing, but initial ones look promising. It's showing results similar to what we see in retinols and retinals. So that's promising, especially for anybody who's not wanting to go through the irritation of retinoids or anything in the vitamin A family. So how do you choose which is right for you? Well, that's very personal, and I'm happy to help with that. But no matter what you choose, there's a few things you need to keep in mind. Number one is start slow. So no matter which one you choose on that scale, you want to start with using it maybe only once or twice a week and working up as you go. You also want to keep retinol use to nighttime only. Number two is consistency. Like with all skincare, if you want to see results, you need to be consistent. Number three, use a sunscreen. Vitamin A's can make your skin sensitive to the sun, so make sure you're using a sunscreen every single day. And number four is make sure you're staying hydrated. So drink lots of water, of course, but make sure you're hydrating your skin with a really good moisturizer. Vitamin A's can tend to dry out the skin, so this becomes really important if you decide to start using them in your skincare regimen. If you still have questions, I am more than happy to help. I love chatting skincare and talking about what's going to work for you with your personal priorities and goals. So please reach out to me, drop your questions in the comments below, or send me a direct message. I'm happy to help. Also, feel free to subscribe to our bi-weekly newsletter. It's full of tips and fun information. And of course, lastly, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe and share it with a friend. That's all for today, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. As always, if you have questions, please reach out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Bye for now.